Hi and welcome to this video. Today we're going to be building a wave generator that I got from eBay. As you can see here, here's the post on eBay, post ad on eBay, whatever you want to call it. And then here's the board, nice and easy. Sorry for the bad angle, but getting used to setting this up and hopefully it'll get better soon. There's the resistors in, and then in a minute I'll flip over to it. Now I'm going to start soldering. Very simple here, just pushing, and now we're going to put in solder in. Just heat the pad and the leg, and then you make this rather difficult for myself because I put too many resistors in. I put the whole lot in instead of just doing a few at a time. Made it actually a bit difficult to some of the pins, but we get there in the end, as you'll see as we go along. Recording the audio after I filmed this because the audio didn't capture the first time, which is typical, isn't it? But hopefully this will all sync up when I put it together. If not, you'll be hearing me slightly out of sync, for lack of a better word. And now we're just nice and gently soldering, heating the pads and pins at the same time. And it works very well. This was recorded on my little digital camera, so hopefully the quality looks fairly okay. You can see as we solder through, everything seems to be getting there. Yeah, so this takes a little while just to get all these pins sort of soldered in, you know what it's like. Make sure you get a good join on each. And yeah, I plan to do more videos like this, so hopefully I'll get better as it goes along and people will enjoy watching them. We also have a blog, you can find it at thedailydobby.co.uk. I'll put a link in the description to that. I share like all sorts of my projects and other things. Basically just a bit more about me. Just finishing off, a few more legs now on here, and we are done. Get there, we are going fairly well. As you can see, that's all the legs chipped off, and the board looks fairly nice. And we're just going to skip through to put in the capacitors in next. You see that in a few seconds. There we are, there are all the capacitors in. Flip it over. I will jump over here where, as you can see, it's on this position for me to solder capacitors. It's a lot easier because there's less capacitors, and it just makes life fairly simple. Just heating the pads and the pin, and then flowing more solder on. I do find it a bit difficult with the camera being in the way. It's weird soldering via camera. It's awkward. You'll see a few bits a bit later on in this video. You'll see that aren't exactly right, but I did seem to get the angle wrong for a lot of stuff. Got most of it in shot, but there's a few things that were kind of out of shot. But I'll put them out when we get there. And we're just soldering these last few things in. Seems to be going fairly well. That's all the capacitors soldering in, near enough, just like these ones at the bottom were a bit tricky because they're quite close together, but easily sorted. As you can see, I'm struggling to get my iron in. It's just getting in the way, plus quite close pitch of the. So I decided to use my clippers just to clip off a few leads and let my stuff. Easy, make your life easy, you know what it's like. If you make it easier for yourself, then why make life difficult when you can make it easy? Very pleased with the inventive use of clippers to pick up the leg of the LED or capacitor, sorry. Yeah, we are slowly moving on. Everything seems to be going fairly well. I'm fairly pleased with it, and watching this video back, I'm quite pleased with how the quality it is. Actually, it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be, and I'm not overly surprised that well, you can see it was just me clipping the legs off with the capacitors and clearing up. And we'll move on. It's fairly simple, we'll just clip, heel off, and then we've got one LED left, one leg left, sorry. That's the bottom there, but it won't take me long to pull that off, and there we are. Just all clear. Now I'll show you the board again, just see that you see. Take a little bit of white tack off. And now we move on to putting in the socket and the two electric capacitors. And yeah, also put in the two transistors at this point. Just make sure you get the notch in the right place. A little mark on the board. I know you can't see it because I was struggling to get it in. Because sometimes it can be a bit difficult with the pins, especially on them like dip packages. They're just a bit awkward sometimes. But we're getting there. You can see it's me just struggling with it. This is probably the worst out of shot bit of the video. Hopefully it gets a bit better as I get a lot more thing. I may put a little mark to give me a clean. As you can see, there is now back in board. Now electric capacitor. The electric capacitor has a long leg and a short leg, as you can see, and also marked, which is all very helpful. You can't even see me putting in the capacitor, but I'm putting it in the right way around, and now I get the next capacitor. Just swapping hands. Going in the long leg again, I go to put it in the wrong way around, but I noticed that just here. My thumb's in the way. Nice fun. And then, yeah, as you can see, here's the transistors. Just quickly pop the board down and then just bend the middle pin out just to make it fit. And yeah, just slide it in the board. Fairly simple, nothing too major to worry about. Oh, so that's it, that bit done. And yeah, we just do the other transistor. Fairly simple, nothing too much to worry about. Just bend the middle pin out, position it in place. There we are. I move it so you can actually see me do what I'm doing. I didn't put me putting the resistors in because I thought everyone had to put resistors in. It's fairly simple, and that's that part. And yeah, so now we put some white tack on the board just to hold it steady. And probably if I put a tiny bit more force, it would move it better. But sorry about knocking the camera there. It's just how it goes sometimes. Still not used to having it in the way. It's one of those weird experiences, really, having a camera in front of you when you're trying to solder. Now I soldered one pin of the transistor, and then I moved the other transistor just to solder one pin, just to keep the heat down, let it cool down a bit in between pins. You see, there I go back again. And just back here again, and then there we are. And finish off that transistor. Now I start soldering the two electrolytic. Very simple, just solder and away. Better than how it is so in the way, but we are getting there. And as we solder the last leg of the capacitor, all that's left to solder in this bit is now the socket, which is fairly simple. Just checking the socket, make sure it's in the right place. You can see it hasn't moved. It's going fairly well. Now, that wasn't very much solder. I should have really got some more, but it'll do. And I'm out. I quickly reach over and grab some of my Waveform or solder. So it makes it a bit difficult. You're still actually attached to the roll here. And yeah, very simple. Solder and socket on. Sockets are so easy to solder. And yeah, fairly simple as we can see. So we're getting there. Just keep it all moving along. I'm recording this audio all in one take. That's why there's some ums and ahs and a few mistakes, but I thought might as well just do it all in one go and hope for the best. I may change out the setup soon. Hopefully next time it'll all be recorded in one go and I won't be recording this after the fact. But it seems to be working fairly right. I may also put some machine repair tutorial videos up depending on what comes in and what I do, because I repair machines and tumble dryers and basic white goods for a living. So yeah, we're going on a bit, clipping off all the pins, and yeah, now we're about 12 minutes in. Now it's time to put in jumpers and adjustable pot. You can see there's 6 of those there, and the easiest part of this is sticking in the adjustable pot. It just holds itself in. It's fairly simple, and there's no fiddling, no fuss. These jumpers, on the other hand, well, they were difficult. They took a fair amount of time to get in and they kept popping off. I used the short side of the jumper into the board just to help out. Very simple. They do slide through, so if you can always push them back through if you want before you solder one of those things, or push the blackened down. Yeah, as you can see, all of this is off shot because I was trying to see what I was doing and I couldn't really see with the camera in the way. See, that's now done. And yeah, that one fell out. And I struggle through doing this. It's one of those silly things. But yeah, hopefully the audio is recording all nicely. Well, it's going to be the second or third attempt by the time I get to doing it. But we are working well. Yeah, slowly roll through. Fairly simple. You can see they're all nearly in. And now I will use that white tack in the end to hold the jumpers in place. I just haven't thought of that until a bit later on. So I get my clips, as you can see, usual stand as well to stop things coming off. Now I've used the white tack to hold the jumpers in place, which makes it very simple. Bit of white tack on the middle, and then flip it over, and turn the solder bead in. With this, because of the way jumpers are. There's no clipping involved. Just a quick region of the end of the tip, quick clean, and away we go. Just solder these jumpers in place. Now I've done a bit more experimenting with the board. It does seem to work fairly well. You'll see at the end of the video that I use an oscilloscope that I made that I got from Banggood. Seems to be fairly okay for what I wanted it for. As you can see, one of the pins is going to break in a minute. I tried my best to clean it up, but it wouldn't come back. So after I solder them all in place, I just grab my wick and clean that bridge off after I've been soldering these last jumper pins. So just the pot now, 50k pot, just the normal digital ones. I do like these digital ones. I may hopefully make a few projects with them in the future. I'm currently working on an LED project at the moment. That's on my blog that you can check out. And I will probably be sharing a video of that when I've got all the parts and I've stopped messing around, because I don't think the video will be very concise and at the moment, but hopefully you'll make a good video in the future. And that's the soldering finished. Now it's time for me to remove all the white tack. Now this can be quite difficult because when it gets warm it gets a bit more sticky and just stuck, as you can see, it gets a bit stringy, but it's probably the best way to hold them that I've found so far. And anyone in the comments has any better ideas, yeah, we're slowly working through it, and that's work done. Just using one of the other pins to clean out, and it's all clean out now. A few traces but nothing major. Now it's time to put in 555 timer. Fairly simple. And I do it off camera, but I will be rolling the chip in a second, just to make it easier to work with. Now we are, just where I am rolling the chip, just to get it in, making sure it's the right way around. There's a little notch at the end, and that's where the notch goes. A bit of squeezing. It's in the socket, and there we are. Now the board's the right way up, and as you can see, the brings in little jumper to put the signal. Right now, this is a completed board. I'm just showing you the jumpers. I've got a J-rig up a little testing thing that you'll see in a second. It's a bit more difficult, but I can see I've had these crocodile clips. They have no connectors going into the pins, but the two you can see over there here, and then that leads to my oscilloscope, and as you can see, there's the output. It seems to work fairly fine. I will just play around with it a bit. Yes, the voltages, as you can see, just the just to show you it. It was going a bit fast here. I realised that afterwards, but as you can see, nice simple data as it rolls through. And yeah, we'll just show you that, and that's probably about it. We're coming to the end of the video now, so yeah, we'll say what we've still got a few more minutes left to go into this. Yeah, this is all the oscilloscope stuff as I adjust it through, try and get a better picture. You can see the frequency there as it goes through, and yeah, it's fairly simple. A few spikes here because I haven't adjusted the this is where I changed it to a more triangle waveform. I really do need to finish off the oscilloscope. It still needs to be tuned a bit just to get everything right. You see, nice waveforms here, useful for things in the future. I'm sure I can use it for something in a few other projects. As you can see, I'm hand holding this and it makes it a bit more difficult, but We are getting there as things roll on. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.